following was filmed on Planet Reebok.
Hey, I'm Matt, and I'm hanging out with Chris Waller. He was a gold medalist at the Pan American Games, and he's the current member of the U.S. national gymnastics team.
Hey, Matt, you ready to learn something about muscular strength and endurance?
You got it, mister.
Well, alrighty then.
I'm Danny, and I'm here with kayaking expert Cleo Sanda.
That's me.
And we're going to be taking out these cute little boats, kayaks, out into the ocean a little bit later.
That's right. So if you want to learn a new way to combine exercise and fun, stick around.
Oh!
Hi, I'm Scott King. Train, don't strain. You're watching PE TV.
Oh, look, Matt's left his weights lying around again. Yeah, right. Hey, guys, welcome to another awesome episode of PE TV. You know, over the last few weeks, we've focused in on the fitness foundations, namely cardiovascular endurance and body composition. Well, today we're going to add two critical fitness foundations to that: muscular strength and muscular endurance. And together we call that musculoskeletal fitness, which can be described as your muscular system and your skeletal system working together so you can move more effectively. Muscular strength describes how much force a muscle can exert over a short period. Sprinters and weightlifters have a high level of muscular strength. Muscular endurance, on the other hand, describes how long a muscle can produce the force without becoming excessively tired. People who compete in triathlons have a very high level of muscular endurance. Now, everyone can improve on their strength and their endurance. It just takes some practice, some effort, and some good technique. Hey, today on our show, we have a lot of guests who are going to talk about that, and they're going to share with us some great tips. So, if I were you, I'd stick around. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Matt, and in case you haven't noticed, I'm hanging out with gymnast Chris Waller. And he's doing what he does best, showing off. Ooh, look at him go. Hey, Chris.
Hey, how you doing, Matt?
Good, man. We were just talking about you.
You were?
Yeah, that's pretty incredible stuff up there. I bet it takes a lot of strength.
Hey, it does take a lot of strength. We do all sorts of strength exercises up here to learn how to do this.
Wow, look at that. Now, by doing the exercises you showed us, are you working on both muscular strength and endurance?
Yeah, and the way we do that is we combine our exercises. Instead of just doing one exercise, like the planche or the handstand push-up, we do circuit training. We'll do 10 or 12 different exercises, and we do them in a row. In gymnastics, you really don't need to target specific muscle groups, but if I were to do that, I would, for example, do crunches, sit-ups on the ground to get my abs strong, or arch-ups on the pommel horse. So I demonstrate some of those for you?
Sure. So, Chris, basically, isn't this called, like, specificity? Specificity?
Do you mean specificity training?
That's it, exactly.
Yeah. Actually, I do a lot of strength training, especially exercises that target specific muscles in my arms. Muscular strength and endurance are essential in gymnastics and all physical activities. Strength and endurance not only help you perform better, but also reduce the risk of muscle soreness.
Wow, you're good.
Oh, thanks a lot. Been doing this for 18 years.
Let's check out this over here.
All right. Mental training is virtually as important a part of athletic success as physical training.
If you can get a mental picture of what it is you're trying to do, then you pretty much can do it.
I visualize what I'm going to be doing on the waves, how I'm going to out-paddle the competitors.
Visualizing my technique in the race and different scenarios in the race so that when I line up, there are no surprises when I run.
I see myself taking a three-pointer. I see myself doing a crossover.
Winning the race, running technically sound.
And I really believe I can do it if I can visualize it.
You go in and you attack.
For about 6 weeks prior to the Olympic Games, every night before I went to sleep, I visualized 10 perfect vaults in my head, every night without fail.
One night I had a dream that I did this big old 360, came around the wave, and I was just carving a big old turn.
I ended up with the second highest score on vault for the U.S. team in 1992.
It wasn't more than a week or two later that I actually did one of those, and it just blew my mind because it was like something, it was like deja vu when it happened. I was just blown away. I was like, how could I even do that?
Visualization does increase my expectation for success.
It's not just your technique, but visualize your success.
When I visualize, I see myself up here. And when I perform, I am right there.
Okay, you know what? I'm a little hesitant.
But I'm going to give you some simple pieces of advice that'll get you kayaking in no time. Okay. The first thing is safety. When you go out, you want to make sure you got a buddy with you, okay? Don't go out there by yourself. Second thing, both of you have life jackets on.
Got it.
Because when you get out there and it gets a little rough, you want to bail out of the boat. And then when everything calms down into what's kind of called a lull,
right,
that's when the ocean goes flat and calm. Go over to your boat, get back in, grab your paddle, you're ready to paddle. What you want to do is just basically stick the paddle in the water, pull it back, lift it up, give a little twist backwards with the right hand, stick the other paddle in, and you're going. That's it.
That's it.
So you ready?
No. No, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
good.
I'm kidding.
I thought
Thanks.
so. We're going to have a great time out here. Come on, let's go kayaking.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Okay, time for a personal favorite of mine. Checking into the PETV mailbag. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got letters from all over the place. This one comes to us courtesy of Heather G. Heather writes, Dear PETV, me and my friend were wondering if you have dances to do for fun. I'm glad you asked me that, Heather, because although being a host is a lot of fun, there's a ton of downtime involved with it. So in between takes, I kind of go off by myself into the corner and just play around, make up a dance or two, and have a lot of fun doing it. As far as specific dances go, I guess I could show you one. What I'm going to show you is called the Penn State Dance, named after the University of Penn State, hence Penn State Dance. Are you ready, Heather? Watch carefully. So you're going to hop, hop, and hop, 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 and bob and hop. So what do you think? This dance is cool, but making up your own dances are a lot more fun. I should show you the new dance that I'm making up. It's called the mat. Bear with me. You can add a trip in there if you want. You know, while dancing is a lot of fun, it's also a great workout. So get out there, find something you enjoy doing, and do it. The mat dance. If you like dancing, make up your own stuff. Thank you.
That's unbelievable. I mean, the stuff that you're doing up there. You're great working out here with all this technical equipment. But what about the students and the people at home who don't have such high-tech stuff? How can they work out to get strong like you?
On the parallel bars, even at your local playground, you can do all sorts of things to build up your arms.
Okay.
One thing you can do is walk across the bars. When you're doing this, you're building up your upper arms and your shoulders. Another thing you can do is dips. Here you're building up the back of your arms.
Triceps, working the triceps. Whoa!
And now the last thing you can do at the playground is do an L. And here you're building up your stomach muscles. You want to have good abs for the summer.
That's right, wow.
Hey, Matt, this is a high bar, something I've seen in every playground and jungle gym I've ever seen. This is called a pull-up. This builds up your bicep and your tricep. And once you get strong enough to do this, then you're ready to do a pull-over and end up on top of the bar. This is a good example of an isotonic exercise, which causes your muscles to lengthen and shorten as they move. Now that iron cross I'm going to show you has a few progressions. The first one is to just support yourself in this position here. The next one is to actually do an iron cross with a spot.
Okay,
Can you help me out? Right here. When you hold your position, that static position, you're working strength and muscles, but you're staying in one position. And that's an isometric exercise. Now, progression means that when you start out an exercise, you don't want to start out, for example, lifting 200 pounds. You got to do what you can lift safely. So in a cross, you can hold yourself in this support position as I showed, and you're working all the same muscles as an iron cross, but you're doing it safely. Then when you get stronger, you can lower into the position with help from you. But in order to really get strong, you need to overload. And that means you need to work until your muscles are fatigued. If you're doing work and you're coming off not huffing and puffing like I am, you're not going to build strength.
All right, Chris, I want to give this a try, so why don't you help me up there, give me a spot, and I'll go to it. Ready?
All right.
1, 2.
Nice. There's the inverted hang I was talking about.
Now I'm going to flip down, right? Your way?
Yeah, bring your feet down this way.
Okay, here goes. Ready?
Oh, here it goes.
Stick.
Very nice. Increased demand on the muscles you're working out is called A, progression, B, overload, C, specificity, D, none of the above. The answer is B. Increased demand on the muscles you're working out is called overload. The overload principle states that you must place a greater than normal physical demand on the muscles you're working out to achieve and maintain fitness.
Hi, I'm Michael Betker.
And I'm Tasha Durham from Kelly Middle School, Eugene, Oregon.
Today on Class Act, we're competing in four-way tug-of-war, a fun fitness activity that we like to do in PE.
Four-way tug-of-war not only gets your heart rate up, but because of the four-way action for the competition, it helps build lots of different muscles for both strength and muscular endurance.
Ready and go!
Each of our 4 teams line up along one side of the special tug-of-war rope. A cone is placed 15 feet behind each line. On the command to start, each team attempts to pull towards the cone behind their line until the person at the end of the rope can knock over their cone. Unlike traditional tug-of-wars, four-way tug-of-war contests can last a long time and can be very exhausting.
Now you're tired, it's a little easier to give up. Anybody can go hard when they're fresh. Anybody. Now's your character time. Ready? And go!
It helps us strengthen our muscles for not only forward and backward movement, but side-to-side movement as well. This is a great activity for total body fitness.
Hope you have a chance to play four-way tug-of-war at your school. That's it from Kelly Middle School, so keep watching. PE TV!
Kayaking does provide an excellent isotonic exercise, which is the shortening and lengthening of the muscles as they move.
And I'm feeling that, definitely. Now, Cleo, what are some other good activities to train for kayaking?
Well, if you have a gym, a good thing to do would be to get in and do some leg presses and some squats for the lower body. The best thing really is a rowing machine. That's going to build your endurance. But if you don't have a gym, what you can do is just do some push-ups and some sit-ups at home. Whoa! Because you definitely want to keep your stomach muscles strong to support your back, because you're going to be using your back a lot to kayak.
Definitely. And you know what? If you guys get a chance, try kayaking. It's so much fun. But you don't worry if you don't live by the ocean or can't get to the ocean, because lakes, ponds, rivers, even swimming pools are great places to try. Right?
Right.
Let's go.
All right. See ya.
Over. Woo!
Yeah.
See you in the ocean.
That's right. Go on, girl.
Gosh, I love this gymnastics stuff. Hey, before we go, guys, why don't we do a little recap of what we've learned today on PETV. To develop muscular strength and endurance, you must create an increased demand on the muscles you're working out. This is also known as overload. If you start muscular strength and endurance training slowly and gradually, this is known as progression. Targeting certain muscles for training is called specificity. Isometric and isotonic exercises are 2 different ways to train your muscles. And just remember, it takes effort, not talent if you want to improve on your fitness. Just set aside a little time daily, and before you know it, you'll be stronger and you'll be working out a lot longer than you ever thought you could. Just get into something fun and you'll see. You know what? If it works for you, drop me a line. I'm here all the time. I get no mail. We'll see you next time, PETV.
All right, man. That's a 10. That's amazing. Wow, hey, you know, I want to thank all our guests in the show, especially Kelly Middle School, and this man right here, Chris Waller, for all his help on muscular strength and endurance. And you know what? If you want to look like we do,
meet us at the playground.
Yeah, look at that, huh? Oh, yeah!